100 Years of Solitude.
A novel by Gabriel Garcia Marquez.
The Buendia family.
The characters:
Jose Arcadio Buendia, Ursula Iguaran, the married couple Jose Arcadio Buendia and Ursula Iguaran, Jose Aureliano II, Coronel Aureliano, Amaranta, Pilar, Melquiades, Pietro, Jose Arcadio III, Remedios, Rebecca.
The novel begins with the foundation of the town Macondo. It was founded by Jose Arcadio Buendia and his friends. They established it after years of wandering the jungle in search of the sea.
Dugay naman ka dito kumangitag dagat din eh. Pero wala kita nakakitag dagat.
Lagi. Kasama na to.
Nakiplano, magtukod ta dire og puloy-anan. Sige, tawon og makundo. Sige, okay mo? Okay.
Naman mga gamit nila.
Ato na sugdan karon. Oh, sige na. Pagkuan na mo na, pag sukod-sukod na mo, maghimo na tagkuan. Diho! Sa mga bay, kita ka ba sa trabaho niya? Ikaw barbaro ng mga diha?
Ang dyan yung buot dira.
Nagsagot ba siya na
Sila lagi mo trabaho dire. Ako kan aura ko.
Gusto po mga bay.
Diyan, buot di ka.
Ikaw ang bugtong itik na nagkapukapas sa akin dito. Bakas nila ko. Sure na dyan ka na mo? Sure na ako magpakasal ni mo. Sige, magpakasal ta. Yes!
Ursula, adyaw ka din pag-video. Kahinang ba ka? Nga ang imo ijang anak na ay ikog sa baboy? Gusto ka mahitabo na sa imong anak ang imong anak pahimong iguana?
Bitaw, ano ka sugot kung pakasal ka na niya?
Dili ko musugot. Kay kami naghigugmaan. O kaamo ko yun ipadayon magpakasal kami.
Macondo was in the middle of jungle and had no links to the outer world. It became a working and net little town. Soon, it was founded by gypsies led by Melquiades. The gypsies visited them once a year and brought them new inventions such as the magnet or ice.
Sa, mga mo nagkakidza sa makundo? Bito, mura bito. Bito, ulo. Ngayon, dato. Yahan na ka. Yung buntag, ngay.
Ay, buta, gusto mo ito yung muna.
Ikaw pa rin tag-iya ng lugar?
Oh, akong tag-iya ni Makundo.
Oh, kaming mga traveler mi. Nami, mga baligyang butang. Butang ako mga butang, no?
Ano ba namin? Isa na, be.
Ayaw mo ko rin. Di ako'y, bebe, wala ko na ito mga butang. Di ako'y magnet.
Duta, ani, uy.
Di ako'y, ako plus.
Uy, duta. Muna,
Pero,
duta ka na.
parin lang na siya, pero, kuha na.
Duta na ko ba ay?
Naghanik ka doon rin. O, na, o. Na, bulsa ka na yung masod.
Uy, duta, ani, ako, ano ni, bay? Ako ni palitan, bay.
O, sige, sige, sige. Uy, ikaw na. Ato gadyo na itong istorya pag kami agi ba naghanap.
Agi, wala yung mga ganyan.
Ako si Milkides, ikaw ba ito si Jose Cadyo?
Ako! Sakto!
Ano ito ito sa kupan?
Dutag,
Gamit
dutag,
na
dutag, dutag. O, na, kini magnet ba yun?
Magnet pa, grabe. Aw, naku, nakalimutan ng balik dyan.
Musta na ako
Diba,
ba?
ganahandlo dahil itong mga putangan nindoton.
Ganahan kayo ko!
Alchemist Laboratory.
Subi, soda na.
Laboratory ba?
Kung si mga soda na.
Lalo mga chub-chub, diya, pwede ka mag-experiment.
Aw, dara na bato diha.
Na!
Ako na baliton. Pero, Paisa, buwan si ganahan nga, puyo ka dito sa mong lugar kay...
Wow, lagi ko.
Ay, soda ka! Oh, puyo! Welcome kayo ka dito.
Wait ka mo. No, all ko yung talong bahay na. Traveler mo lagi ko. Pero okay na mo kuya.
Okay na kayo, welcome kayo ka dito.
Salamat. Salamat ka. Ako usa na ran kay tungod mas kabuutan nimo. Nakoy i-hashtag ni mga parchments.
Isang po na.
Parchments ba? Kini nga parchments mo ang ni sikreto. Makita nimo or makuha nimo ang kanang paano ni sikreto ning parchments sa tumang panahon. Ha?
Okay, ano na? Ako na ni.
Ngani?
Dagang salamat.
Sige.
Okay, welcome ka dito. Tara.
Soon, after the gypsies, new people started arriving. They opened up new shops in the town. The town was developing fast and the government started to gain interest in it. They sent a messenger to check out the town. Jose Arcadio let him stay as long as he promised to not interfere with their business.
Aron dakong amring diri aday.
Excuse me, sir. Ako ditong gipada sa gobyerno nga mutan-aw sa inyong lugar kung okay na ba?
Okay na kayo, pero ayaw lang pangilabot sa mga negosyo, dre.
Okay, sir. Salamat.
Okay.
Jose Arcadio was occupied with his findings, and his wife took care of the house and kids. Their home soon became one of the prettiest homes in town. The firstborn son was named Jose Arcadio II. He inherited his father's impulsivity and strength. He got involved with Pilar Ternera while his wife was a fortune teller. She got pregnant, and then Jose Arcadio II left her and joined the gypsies. His mother Ursula took care of the child.
Miss, pwede ko patagaan?
Gusto mo yung patagan?
Atong future.
Sure ba?
Muto mo. Han, nakasulti ba?
Ha? Gusto mo yung isulti?
Kung ba nung ako sa mga gypsies ba? Kaya mapaitem bro itong mga tao.
Diyan, gusto mo naman niya itong anak diri. Hindi mo nagpasagdan.
Bidya, answer mo na ako.
Diyan, buntis ko diri mo kong bidaan. La. Oh, ano naman ako? Asawa nanay la.
Walo, kay bawo ako. Sagdi naman, nagito si Lula.
New people kept arriving, and one of them was Rebecca. She was an orphan, and her parents wanted Wendiva to take care of her. Ursula treated her like a daughter. She raised her as one of her own next to her daughter, Amaranta. When they grew up, both of them fell in love with Pietro Crespi. He was a young Italian salesman.
Oy, Rebecca!
Sa man, asa man ta?
Hello, Rita!
Palit na mo! Day, mamo ikaw itong kauban sa itong pangungbar dito, no?
Oh, ako si Rebecca.
Ikaw din si Rebecca? Rebecca, nakasulti mo ba?
Isa man.
Pakasli kung sugot ba ka?
Sure ka?
Oo.
Yes. Unsa man to na dugran nga magpakasal ko na mo?
Oo, mapakasal ni.
Di ko musugot nga magpakasal mo. Sorry, Amaranta. Pero love you na ako dyan.
He chose Rebecca to be his fiancée, and Amaranta swore that she'll stop the wedding. Jose's and Ursula's young son, Colonel Arellano, inherited his father's love for mystic things. He had an affair with his brother's girlfriend Pilar, and they had son together. He was called Arellano Jose. He also felt love for the commander's daughter, Remedios.
Kapulian sa dami pulang ba, uy?
Para, saan na yung bro ko lang ikaw? So, kuya, ipupakan. Uy, kumusta naman Pilar?
Okay, hapon. Biglaan mo si kuya.
Mau ba?
Sige.
Ako na naman lagi. Unsa man Pilar kanang magkinhang na juga laki ng utabang dili mo ba? Dali ako na naman.
Sure ka?
Uy,
Diyan ako ba yan, ma'am?
ako balas ang nakay mo.
Sige.
Sure lagi ko. Pilar, sure ko promise. Bis magkining lapuno na ako ilaban eh.
Sige. Talagi. Tawag ka na ho anak o Ariana Jose. Ano papa si Colonel Ariana?
Ano ba dyan buwak pa sa akong tubig ah? Tapos Pilar, dyan na akong hi miss. Kanang ako day si Colonel Aureliano. Isang ka. Remedios. Mapahan yun. Uy, bisag bata ka ka. Uy.
Yung mga himos ba ni mga bataan? Uy, kambang ka ba ang mata? Kalukoy na mata. Bilang ginikanan.
Jose Arcadio II came back to the town and he claimed to have been traveling the seas. When he saw Rebecca, a spark appeared and they fell in love. Rebecca soon left Pietro and she married Jose Arcadio II. When they decided to get married, Ursula disowned them because they wanted to get married while everyone was grieving about Remedios. They decided to move into a new home. After Rebecca got married, Amaranta decided to reject every man who asked to marry her, even Pietro, and he committed suicide after she retorted him down.
Amaranta! Kung di ka maaho, madyo pag magpakamatay na raman ko.
Soon, a civil war started and lasted for approximately 20 years. Macondo sent an army led by Colonel Arellano Buendiva, and they were supposed to fight the conservatives. While the colonel was away, Jose Arcadio was searching for the circular stone, and he almost went insane because he believed that time stopped on a Monday. He wasn't able to communicate with his family in Spanish because he only spoke Latin. He was tied up to a tree, and before he died, Ursula liberated him.
Asan ba to? Ganang palagi! Namumuno ang una sa anong lunes!
Ursula, salamat kayo mo kung gibuhay kita bangan ko ni mo, baby girl. I love you, baby girl.
Jose Arcadio III was a teacher, but the colonel wanted him to take care of the city. He became a dictator and tyrant, and he used his students as a personal army. He fell in love with Pilar, but did not know that she was his mother. She wanted to push him away, so she introduced him to Santa Sofia de la Piedad, and she became his wife. Soon, they have a daughter and they name her Remedios, the beauty. The news about the government's army getting closer spread across the town, and Jose Arcadio III decided to fight. He died and Macondo was taken over. Soon after he died, Santa Sofia de la Piedad gave birth to twin boys, Jose Arcadio II and Aureliano II. Colonel Arellano was trapped in the battle and the government decided to shoot him in Macondo. He was saved by his brother Jose Arcadio II, who was soon after killed mysteriously. Rebecca backed down from the social life and she lived like that until death. Colonel's son Aureliano Jose decided to join his father in the war. He came back to Macondo because he loved his aunt Amaranta. They started a sexual relationship that lasted until Amaranta became aware of what she was doing. He then went back to the war and he almost got killed. During the 32 war confrontations, Colonel Arellano had 17 sons with 17 different wives. It was a custom to send young women to spend the night with the warriors, and then they would go to the Vendiva's house and baptize the children. All of the sons has the father's name, but the mother's last name. The war kept raging on and it was pointless until the colonel declared peace. Macondo started to develop and assign from a chief, it got phones, electricity, and a railway. Macondo started to develop and assign from a chief, it got phones, electricity, and a railway. Foreigners came to the town and started a banana plantation. The banana fever started, and more people came to the city in search of a job on the plantation. On the anniversary of the peace declaration in Macondo, all of the colonel's sons showed up. During a church ceremony, all of the 17 sons had a sign placed on their forehead, and thanks to it, the government tracked them down and killed all of them so that the family would just disappear.
Anak, kamu mga 17 nga anak na ho. Kaubay-ubay ka dyan no. Kanang mga ning bata, kaisip pasalamat na. I-declare na ako please dali sa Macondo. Magpasalamat ka sa Ginoo. Maning batang tanan ha. Ipa! Ang lutar bagay yung mga signs sa angka ho. Pwede ka mo kay Monique, simbolo sa ang payong manin dyan. Sige.
Jose Arcadio II joined a strike on the plantation. The National Army was called to put the strike under control. The workers were surrounded and shot in the main square. Their bodies were thrown into the sea. Jose Arcadio was the only survivor. He testified about it, but nobody believed him.
Di ta mo sugot. Ako, si Jose Arcadio, segundo, di mo sugot. Kaya gamay at magswildoan ng banana plantation, no? Di ta mo sugot. Magusto mo ta. Will ka ta. O, sige na. Will ka na. O, will ka na. Dapat patasaan ang swildo na. Ito mga trabante. Okay. Gawin na pa. Ano mo? Daggo. Kami ang bilis yun. Dito yung ba? Sumantara na sa atos pa sa. Mara. Na.
The banana business fell apart, and in the next 5 years, Macondo struggled with non-stop rain. Macondo became lethargic and forgotten. When the rain stopped, Ursula died. Fernanda decided to send her children to Europe to get a good education. At the same time, she would run away from disaster spreading through the family. Something was rotten in the family. After that, Aureliano Babylonia dedicated himself to the parchments. He realized that Matilda's parchments contained his family prophecy. The first one was tied to the tree, and the last one was eaten by ants. His fate was written down in the parchment, and the fate of the family. Before he finished translating the parchment, a great storm occurred. He realized he would not live to read the last verse. In the last verse, it was stated that the town will be destroyed by the storm and that it will be deleted from human knowledge as soon as Aureliana finishes the last verse.
Nakasangkutan sa sa propesiya ng among pamilya. Tumuran ka po, hindi na dyan kaya sa lawas. Kinaunhan, ako nakita din nga ihikot ang usa sa akong kabanay sa kahoy. Kung sa last, na din nga ay usa na mo nga magkaanak o naiikog sa baboy. Ang kini nga last verse.
Nangita kita yung chicks. Bisa gila.
Go! Go! Sige, Mira.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.